from who you all came to see, Will.i.am. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. I came all the way from London to be here. I think it's important. It's important for you guys to inspire as many people as you can with passion and optimism to register to vote tomorrow. There's so much at stake. I'm doing this because I'm dedicated to changing, starting with my family, because you can't change and get your family healthy.
My goal walking here today was to connect with folks, try to make friends as brief with the little time that I had here. It's important for everybody to vote because you have so many people counting on people not to vote so they can do whatever it is they want to do and execute their agenda. And their agenda doesn't really have doesn't have you in mind for you to live a healthy life to where you can compete and participate. So when you have people counting on you not to vote, more the reason why I want to vote. Students, you should vote because your vote is going to determine whether or not there's a job or an opportunity waiting for you to create jobs. It's one thing to graduate and then get a job. It's another thing to graduate and start a career and create jobs for people that you can hire. So your vote is the only way you're going to be able to do that is to vote. And the only person that there is to vote for that's going to allow that to happen is President Barack Obama.
I volunteer because I think it's really important that President Obama gets reelected. I think that his policies and his ideals for America right now are really important, and it's the direction that we need to be going in. So I think that getting the word out is important. Will.i.am being here is huge. He's somebody that a lot of people in a college town recognize and maybe pay attention to a little bit more than a politician, so they'll be more willing to hear what he has to say and hopefully listen to what he has to say and get out and vote, because that's a really important thing this year.
I'm a huge fan of Will.i.am, and I think it's really cool for him to come to BG and get students to vote and state his opinion of why he thinks President Obama should be reelected. And I think voting is huge for our country. If we want to make a difference, you should be able to vote, and if we want to see change in this country, that's the way to do it.
I'm excited to see Will.i.am say what his personal opinions are on the election with President Obama. I'm excited to vote for Obama, knowing that he's going to support a lot of things that I have seen him say, such as gay marriage, and making sure that the change continues.
I'm really excited for Will.i.am because first, I'm interested in music, so I'm trying to ask him some of his opinions on how he makes his music and how to create it. And I'm also he's like one of the big pushers for Obama's campaign. That's like in the entertainment business. So I'm really excited to hear his views on the topics he has.
I'm excited to see Will.i.am because I think he's something that the younger generation can relate to. It gives that generational gap from younger people to older people. So it's a great idea to bring Will.i.am.
I'm excited to see Will.i.am because I actually went to one of his concerts last year for robotics, and it was pretty amazing, and he's just a creative person. I just wanted to meet him personally and talk to him, just hear his views on music or something along the lines of that. And as for voting, I think it's real important because you need to be heard. If you're not heard, if you don't vote, you're not heard, and then you're settling for maybe something you don't agree on, and then you can't sit there and complain later on about how the country's going if you didn't go out and vote. So voting is real important to make sure that your views are seen and be heard, basically.
I'm out here to see Will.i.am because I like him as an artist, definitely respect everything he's done in the music industry, but I also love the fact that he's willing to speak out and say that he's an Obama supporter. I know a lot of people in the music in the entertainment business in general don't like to be biased or things like that, but I'm glad that he's saying who he supports, and I'm glad that he's here getting everybody else, together and wanting to get everybody else's support as well. Voting is definitely important. I know as a lot of people were saying before, if you don't have a voice, then you really don't have any. I mean, you need to have a voice in this country, and voting is your way of letting the heads of this country know what it is that we want to see, what it is we want to do, and things like that.
celebrate Will.i.am.